Hi guys, if you've watched any of my videos before, welcome back, thank you. And if you're new here, my name's Sam. I am a small business owner of the Sleepy Bear Company and mum of 4 boys. So today's video, I thought I would talk a little bit about packaging. It's something that's always really hard to figure out when you start a business, how to ship things correctly, keeping it cost effective. So I thought I would go through some of my bits with you. So all of my items that I send, I make sure they fit large letter. It keeps postage prices way cheaper. The jump from large letter prices up to small package is quite a bit. It's a couple of quid. So yeah, if you can keep it below that threshold, you can go pretty big. It's like A4 size, but it's quite thin. So most of my wooden items, if I'll show you one here, things like this, so they're quite thin. That is within the guidelines of what you can post in there. So I buy special boxes just for that reason. Which are these. I buy them flat packed. I've got them in 2 different sizes, A5 size and A4 size. They fold up nice and small, perfect. Take a couple of minutes to do. There we go. Package that up, absolutely perfect. They're nice and sturdy. Waterproof as well. I don't usually bother putting them in a bag afterwards. I do try and keep everything as eco-friendly as possible. I don't really like using plastic packaging unless I absolutely have to. I'm going to start selling scrunchies and other material things soon. I may have to reconsider that and start using plastic bags, but there are lots of biodegradable versions available now, so I'm going to try and track some of those down and see how cost effective they are. These ones, I think the boxes work out maybe about 15-20 pence a box. You get them cheaper if you buy them in bulk, and the A4 ones a little bit more, around about the 30 pence mark, but you work that into your prices anyway, so you're not really losing out. But obviously the cheaper you can get it, the cheaper you can do it for your customers as well. I then seal up those boxes with this tape. I love this tape so much. It is from a company called Pack Plan on Etsy. They are slightly pricier. I get a pack of 6 for, I think it's about £45. So it sounds like a lot when you're first starting out, but the fact that you don't have to pick all the tape off when you come to recycle it is a lot better. And these are my branding colours as well. So pastel colours like that bright mint colour is what I use across my website, in all my other designs. It's featured in most of my products as well. So just having those colours on there is cheaper than buying pre-designed packaging. And then on top of that, to seal the main bit, I use, where are they? These labels. I print these myself at home on sticker paper, and then obviously just cut them down to size. One of those goes along the lip of my package, and it's just got all of my socials on there. Sleepy Bear Company, thank you for supporting my small business, and it's got my website address on there as well. And then that way when it pops with the letter box, people are going to instantly know who it's from. So I think it's just a cute little extra touch. Then inside my packages, I have done my own little business flyers. These are cute, so obviously very clear that it's me. It's got my website on there, my Etsy on there, and then it's got my Instagram handle, and it's got a little QR code asking people to take a photo, tag me in it, and then share it online. That's great. I've got some gorgeous customer photos this way, and the QR code just makes it really easy for people to find you. You know, you don't want to have to stop and search through everything. My handles are all very easy to find for my name anyway, but that is a good idea. These are really easy to make. There's loads of free online places. I can't remember exactly where I did that one, but really easy to do yourself. And then again, I printed these, designed them all in Procreate, just because the freedom and being able to move it all around is quite easy. And I've got these in a few different sizes, so I do them in that size as well. And even smaller ones for the smaller packages, and if I use letters instead. And then I've also got these. I got these from Etsy somewhere. I can't remember exactly what site they were from, but I will tag it down in the description later when I remember where it's from. I'll add this the website for those as well. And then to actually wrap up my packages, I use tissue paper. It looks nice and pretty. It keeps it protected. If I'm selling multiple of things, I'll obviously wrap them all individually. Things like my arrows, stacking arrows, I will wrap all those individually, just not wrapping against each other because they can be quite rough with packages. These I just get from the Card Factory, 99p for, I don't know how many sheets. It's about 10 sheets. I cut those in half, so I'll get 20 sheets. They're nice and thick as well, so you can't actually see through them at all, which is good. You know, some of the coloured ones, you used to get a really nice mint coloured one from there, but it's really thin, and I feel like it's nice having it all wrapped over. And then another little tool I've got is this. This is how I get the curved edges on these. Curved edges seem to be really in at the moment, but adding those prices on if you're ordering them or something. Show you that. So just like normal squared edge, clip the bits off them, nice and round, perfect. I will now show you how I wrap up things. I've had a really busy week on Etsy this week. I think 8 or 9 orders, which is pretty good for me. I have got a 10% off sale on at the moment, which it was really slow before, but I had to order in loads of new stocks, so I needed a bit of extra cash to do that. So I've ordered in some new items now. Ordered in lots of my arrows. They're so pretty. So I painted about 5 or 6 sets of these and the smaller sized ones as well. And some cute little eyelashes. Those are in a really nice beige colour that the customer requested. And other than that, yeah, it's just arrows, arrows upon arrows. There's the little ones. Super cute. But I have ordered some more of my stacking rainbows as well. I was umming and ahhing for a while about whether I was going to do those, but I decided to just go for it. I have adapted it slightly and I've ordered a slightly smaller one. So it will be a similar sort of price, but it'll be quicker for me to make. So in terms of my money staying down, it'll be a bit more cost effective for me to do that. Can you see this guy here? Come here. I've made the mistake of filming with the toddler home today. You gonna say hi?
Hi.
He's covered in cake. He's been eating cake. Although you're gonna clean yourself up. Good job. Well done. So I will get on packaging these all up now and I will show you my process as I go. See you soon. Okay, so these ones don't need to be completely exact sizes, so they're all a bit uneven from the way that I've designed them, but they're going to be all done individually, so it doesn't really matter if they're not quite perfect. Those I will pop. I've got this little case here, absolutely perfect for keeping all my little bits and bobs in, so I'll put my packaging labels in there. Bigger size ones don't fit in there, but I keep these stacked up separately on the side anyway. And then the smaller sized ones fit in the front as well. I will either clip all of these in one go, or I'll stop and do them as and when needed, because it is quite tedious doing lots of them all at the same time, but strangely therapeutic as well, to be honest. This the same as the guillotine. I can probably back 2 or 3 pieces together comfortably. Any more than that, it's a struggle, so it's a bit time saving doing a few of them together. But like I said, it doesn't take that long to actually sit and do them as you're packaging up anyway. It's just good to have a few ready to grab when you're in a bit of a rush. And then the same with these ones, so 3 different sizes of them there for all the different packaging. Also, I do like paper versions of these to give out when I'm doing craft fairs as well, just because it's a bit more cost effective than doing it on card. But obviously when you're sending them out, the hope is that somebody will keep those, stick them on their fridge or something, pass them on to their friends. Comes in quite handy. And then the thank you so much ones, or sometimes if I've got time, write on a little handwritten note on the back of there to customers. And then I am hoping to start doing stickers in orders as well. That's another thing that's on my list to actually start selling. These are the ones that I've made. These were just some cute ones that I did myself because I'm going through a bit of a plant phase, but I'll probably do more appropriate ones for the products that I do. Got a few different designs that I've got set aside, so I'll do another video on making stickers at some point. Then I have another storage container, this one for my packaging supplies as well. So I've got all my what's it called, tissue paper in there. My roll of tape sits nicely in there as well, just slotted on, and that's where I keep my little clicky thing as well. Just a pair of scissors, spare tape, and some stamps. I think these are all out of date ones now, we'll change them. But it just means that I've got it all there ready together. I can just grab it as and when needed, and I can sit and watch the TV in the living room or something of an evening, packaging up orders and stuff. So it's quite handy. But now I will show you actually how I wrap up my orders. Another thing I forgot to mention that I use is these packaging peanuts, but these ones are biodegradable. So they're made of potato starch, which means that when you receive them, you can just rinse them under cold water and they just completely dissolve, completely safe to be in the ecosystem. They're great, eco-friendly. Like I said, every single part of my packaging is completely recyclable, which is a very important thing for me. Done then. Another thing I forgot to show you was I also use these little bags, the little like sweet bags with paper. These are perfect for popping in smaller items like my small sized eyelashes. Much easier than trying to wrap up the fiddly things, fold them down. Little sticker on the front, much easier for those. So here's all the completed parcels then. These are my big A4 sized ones. And then I've got the smaller A5 sized ones as well. I tend to do them in different colours just so that I can easily spot the difference. And then I also use Jiffy bags for the small things like the eyelashes. These are the pip labels when they're on. So it just gives it that little bit of branding to it. Don't they look cute? And then I have printed off all my labels from Etsy. I don't have a label printer at the moment, but hoping to get one soon. These I just print off from my laptop, which means that I can do them to 4 to a sheet and then just cut them down to size. Go through all my packages and write on there as well what's in the box, and then I go through all the orders and write on the back of them as well, so it's nice and easy so I don't get any mixed up labels. So right, so that's all that then. I will do a reel over on Instagram listing all the things that I use, and I'll try and tag everything down in the comments as well if there's anything that you like the look of. So yeah, what do you guys want to see next? I can do... I need to carry on my scrunchies. I haven't done any of my scrunchy stuff yet. I've made some scrunchies. Over here, my little scrunchy tree. So I would do a tutorial on these and then the listing process of adding them onto my Etsy as well. In all honesty, I haven't put new listings on Etsy for absolutely ages. So it's going to be a bit of a chore to try and remember how everything's done and everything. So I might do like a step-by-step process of adding listings onto Etsy, because that's always tricky trying to figure out when you don't really know what you're doing, which is me now. So everything has changed in terms of SEO and everything a lot recently. So trying to read up and update myself on that is going to be quite useful. So yeah, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can see those upcoming videos, and I hope to see you soon, guys. Bye.